What's good? What's good? Portense Biennn, Portense Biennn. Episode 4, homie. You guys don't even know who we got in this motherfucking building right now. It's one of my boys that I haven't fucking seen him like in years, right? And I brought him in because boy got talent, and a lot of people do not know he's a hidden gem. Coming straight out of Culver City is my boy G-Boy. They don't know what's going on, my G.
Yeah, what up? What's going on, people? G-Boy, coming out of Culver City, like Predikt said. I'm a re-emerging artist, man. I had a little attempt at it, some years ago.
Like 2008, 2009, right?
Yeah, I started playing with it, and I was just all about the art at that time,
You was hard though. You was hard though. When you came in, homie, that's I was showing the homegirl, like, hey, check this shit out. This is the homie we're gonna have on here because he's been hard, homie. Now it's like, how old are you now?
I'm 32.
God damn. So I met you when you were like 18?
Yeah.
Tiernito.
Yeah.
Sí.
I was a youngin', I was that young dude rolling with all the older cats,
Yeah, because you've always been very mature for your raps. Even your raps alone, you're like, damn, that little homie's like a double-edged sword, homie. Your pen is powerful.
Man, though, appreciate it, yeah.
And before we get any further, I just talked to Conejo, dog.
Oh, what's up with him?
He told me to tell you better pull up to the fucking Nightmare Before Christmas because he haven't pulled up. And he's like, you better tell that fool to pull up. So just letting you know right now, on the record.
Man, though, I'll keep that in mind.
All right. So, yeah, man. So, what's up with the music business, though, man? Ever since, like, 2008?
Yeah, ever since, like, around that time. Even
Put the mic a little bit more on you.
Even, like, a little bit before that, just messing around with it. We was, like, just doing stuff for the block,
Some heavy shit.
Yeah,
you know what I remember? That YouTube video when you and Cez were getting interviewed, I think was by the basketball court, and then all of a sudden you see the cop fucking running back, running after somebody, and you're like, dude, is this shit really happening right now?
It seemed like it was staged.
This is on a daily right here at the city, dog. I was like, bro, if you guys didn't capture that shit on camera, I was like, nah, you guys are lying, homie.
Yeah.
It's somewhere on YouTube, right?
It was. It got taken down.
Man,
it got taken
hard,
down.
Fool.
There was, some stuff behind it, and we just like, let's just take it down.
That shit was organically, dog. Like,
it was dope. That shit was like in the moment. One of the homies was running and shit in the background, and one time chasing him.
Like, one time looked out of bread, bro. Like he ran out of donuts.
Yeah, I remember that. But man.
I think the last time I spoke to you, you were working at Young and Reckless, right?
Young and Reckless, yeah.
What was you doing there?
I was messing around in the warehouse, man. Messing around, sending out orders and shit.
I know. I got a couple of orders. I still have them at the
pad. I'll be sending out orders here and there. Yeah. I was doing like the promo stuff. Sending out the promo boxes out, and that shit was pretty cool. I had my little own inventory that I had to keep track of and all of that.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was.
So that basically keeping your own inventory is like it keeps track of everything that your orders, right?
Yeah.
But for the company.
Yeah, like the main shipment will come in, right, and then the guy in charge
like a sales rep, like, oh, right, G-Boys se está aventando, he's selling more than X. Like ese güey se tiene que poner las pilas. Like somebody's moving more product than the other, right?
Right. They're just like, we get a whole shipment and they get a fraction of it, put it to the side, and be like, all this is just promo stuff. We're gonna be sending this stuff out.
That's dope. Hey, Young and Reckless was popping back then.
Yeah.
I think I still have one of those hats you gave me, brand new, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one that looks like the Raiders, the Los Angeles Raiders one.
Oh, Reckless. Yeah, I remember that one.
I have it.
Yeah. It says Reckless across in red.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Rob Deerdeck?
Yeah. Oh no, not Rob. I just up Drama and other people in the office.
Damn, I remember that fool Drama too.
Yeah. Drama a few times. Bumped elbows with him a few times.
Did you ever bump elbows with that little pollita?
Nah.
Chanel West Coast?
Nah.
Pórtate bien, ex. Pórtate bien. Yeah, her fool.
Yeah, nah, I never seen her around ever. I went to the Fantasy Factory one time, but it was just for like a split second.
How dope was it though?
That shit was dope, man. I wasn't there long enough to take it all in, but you know, for the little bit of time that I was there, it was pretty dope, man. It was a whole different scene for me. Yeah, because
yeah,
you know,
man,
we
like,
don't come from
coming
that
out
shit.
of the city, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm right here in the fucking factory. Like,
yeah,
shit, like it's just you have to soak it in sometimes.
exactly. It was kind of like not real.
Bien.
Like, oh shit, hold up, let me see. Like I see this shit on TV, and all of a sudden I'm right here.
And you work for them, so it's like it was only right that they let you see what's going on up in there.
Yeah, I went up in there one time for a quick little pick something up, take it back to the office type of deal. So
what else did you get into? Like after you stopped working at Young and Reckless, or what?
After that, I was just bouncing around, average little jobs here and there, just trying to stay afloat.
Some odd jobs for cash.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, right?
Exactly. A lot of just basic stuff.
That's dope, man.
But then what I ended up getting into after that was I ended up getting into growing weed. Well, I was doing it at the same time.
Yeah. You started flowering.
Yeah. I started getting into it, and I ended up getting like a little space for it, little indoor room.
Why not? If it's legal, hey, might as well grow your own shit, bro. And if and once you master that technique, hey, homie, once you know all the right nutrients and everything, you already know, like, bro, I don't gotta pay for weed, homie. I grow my own shit.
That was the whole drive behind it.
See.
That was the whole reason. It was just like, man, I'm spending way too much money on weed. The whole check is going there. I gotta think of something, man. So I started scratching my head, and I was like, I'm just gonna grow some shit. Fuck it. I knew a homie who was kind of already doing that, and so
somebody guided you. They weren't fucking playing with the funny business. Like, I don't know, dog. Figure it out. Like, come on, homie. Just show me the ropes. Show me one time, and I'm never gonna forget. Because if you show me how to fucking make crack, homie, out of cocaine, guess what? I'm never gonna forget how you showed me how to do it.
Right.
Just saying, homie. You never forget that kind of shit. It's like it's like mixing cement perfectly.
All you gotta do is watch Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent.
Man, that's not the details. Fucking eggs.
Portate bien, bro. If you know, then what's up? No,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna ask you, do you know?
Yeah, I watched it on fucking 50 Cent.
But have you ever tried cooking it?
Nah.
So then you never tried it. Portate bien, homie. Oh, that's my boy, man. That's why he fucks with me. Fucking eggs, man. Fuck. I know INS is probably us. Oh, shit. Hey, you ain't got papers. He ain't got papers. I got papers, but fuck, no American citizens in here. Hey, Mexico, what's up?
Wow, right.
¿Qué hubo? Hey, where you from Mexico, fool?
Jalisco.
Me too, dog.
Yeah.
Pórtate bien. Where you from, fucking ex?
Sonora.
Oilo. Eso es de la Plaza de los Sonoras. Jalisco, that's dope.
Yeah, Jalisco, man.
So we all got something up right here. We all crossed the border.
Yeah.
God damn it. Hey, we made it. However we made it.
Yeah, I crossed that shit as a kid, so
Me too.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I know I was asleep in the car. I don't know if they put me to sleep or something, but I remember we crossed, dog, and I remember INS right there, like, all right. And then I saw mis hijos, like, they're my kids or whatever. I don't know whose fucking birth certificate they used to cross me, but I was like 3 years old. Like, fuck it. I just remember I woke up somewhere in California. That's how I came over here, dog.
Right.
How'd you get over here?
Shit. My mom put me on her back, nigga, and hit that gate.
Serio?
Nah, to be honest, I don't know.
Man, serio? Like, damn, you probably had like a donut and fucking started fucking going through the Rio Grande.
Nah, you know what? I never asked, and I'm the youngest of 6, so I'm the last one, so I didn't really catch. The runt. Yeah, I didn't really catch any of the history.
Beast, homie, on the mic, shit. Get that for the record, huh, dog? That's dope, homie. You were able to peep game from your other 5 brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I always had shit, being just, unfolding in front of me at all times. I see one time kicking down my door. I see my brother shot. I see my other brother in a box.
Shot by like a rival gang or the cops?
The rivals.
Sheesh.
Rivals. And see, and when I look back on that now, I remember like when it happened. I was doing my homework and I heard the shots, and it's crazy how I already knew what it was. Like I already,
you already trained for that shit.
I'm already like, oh, they got my brother. They got my brother. Like they got
my brother or something.
Because he would always hang out in the little alley, where we live.
So that sound came from that little alley.
Yeah, exactly. It was 10 shot. It was an AK. He
wasn't inside the pass, so you were like, nah. Like
Exactly. Just the way,
that's
it
life,
played out. Yeah.
Damn, that's some deep shit right there, dog.
The good thing about that situation was when my dad was attending to him, he wrapped, like a shirt around the wound, right? And he just tied it.
Como Salvador. Aquí le vamos a hacer a la brava.
Some shit, boom. So that shit always stuck with me. And I found, later on down the road, I found myself in a situation where I was with somebody that got shot. And I'm like, oh, shit. I took off my shirt and wrapped that shit around his wound.
You remember, homie.
I didn't know what I was doing or what it was for or what. I just did it.
Hey, natural instincts, dog.
That's what it was.
It's the jungle.
It's crazy.
Just gotta think quick. Damn.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So you grew up in your city?
Yeah, Culver City.
Culver City. So you grew up there since desde morrito?
Yeah, bouncing around different places, just within the city. Sometimes I even there's this one block. It's called Centinela Avenue. I lived like on 3-4 different properties there on that same block.
See.
We just used to move around a lot. But yeah, so yeah, I grew up there.
That's crazy.
The whole time.
Yeah, I do remember maybe 2010, 2011 when Cez from the West, shout out to Cez. When we're out there and you guys actually invited me to your projects and shit. And I pulled up. I even pulled up alone, remember? And we were kicking it at the park. Across there's a park, right?
Right.
Right there. I remember you guys blessed me. Who was that? I think D-Boy was there. Danny Boy?
D-Boy, yeah.
Shout out to D-Boy.
Shout out to D-Boy.
My G,
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So I be pulling up and I'm from the Valle, dog. So I always tell people, man, if you carry yourself with respect, people will open the doors to their hood. Like Kyle Predict is good. And it's not even about checking in or nothing, but it's just a solid name goes a long way, man. And you guys got to understand, I'm old school already. And I thank God my ass is at 42 still alive, regardless of whatever cards I'm being dealt. And as for yourself, shit, I've been knowing you since like 2009, right?
It's probably even a little bit before that.
2008,
probably
time flies.
Like 06 or something like that.
No, 06 I was locked up, so I think it was 2008, dog.
Somewhere around there,
me and you did that one song 11 years ago, 2011. And remember, I caught a case, and I will go and spend the night at your house. Because I was fighting a case out there at the Long Beach.
Oh, right. Yeah. So it could be a shorter commute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
remember.
not going to go to this fucking bullshit, homie, every fucking day to go to court.
Damn, you got a good
memory, homie.
You got a good memory.
Hey, bro, portate bien, homie.
That's what's up.
Sheesh. Remember we had all kinds of pollitas right there even in your garage? That shit was a badass spot, homie.
Yeah, that was the spot, man.
That was the spot, homie. A lot of history was recorded at your spot, homie. Motherfuckers need to know that shit. Shout out to Weddle Snipes, too, dog. From the west side, dog.
A lot of people ran through there, and that just that room itself, it went through like a transformation. It used to be like that was like the
studio,
spot.
homie.
Even before that, yeah. There's a whole history even before that, man. We used to call that shit the boom boom room.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. But anyways,
oh, you're making me believe that one, dog.
Nah, yeah. I mean, we used to fuck around with it and throw that little name around, but it was nothing official. But yeah, man, that was the spot where, like, on the weekends and shit, when I was out there running around in the projects and shit, and we'd go to parties and shit, that was the after party spot.
Okay.
And even if there wasn't a party that night,
there was still a party.
We would just go there, and then the party was there, and the after party was there too. So like,
Damn, party it was like a casitas, bro.
Yeah, it was like a spot to just come.
Hey man, your city be having some pretty fine ass hyenas too, dog.
Yeah, man.
Really, dog. That shit was dope. A lot of them have shown me love too, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to all them hyenas out there that met me back then and shit, and you showed me some love.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that room had, it went through some stuff, and then once we
gave me some love. No, just kidding.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That shit was a badass little spot, though,
yeah.
dog.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of history. A lot of songs have been recorded there, dog. That shit was dope.
A lot of motherfuckers ran through it.
And they don't know because a lot of shit we didn't even release.
We lost a lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know, I got a couple right there still in my old ass, my, what is it? The Mac 3 or some shit like that. Old ass laptop. But PowerBook G5 or G3, some shit like that. The old school ones.
Right.
You know, still had a CD fucking player up in there. Now computers ain't got shit. It's all fucking USBs, everything. You know what I'm saying? When you're updated, you're outdated.
Yeah.
You know? Shit,
yeah.
Man, that's fucking crazy. So what are you doing now, though, the fool? Like, you guys have like a gardening business, right?
I'm a landscaper. I work for a landscaping company. We do jobs out there in Pacific Palisades.
Yeah, hey, homie, doesn't that make you dream? Like, hey, homie, one day, like,
I love it.
Just by looking at the view, and you're like, aquí, papi, aquí. Like nobody even gets to stand in this fucking pad right here, homie. $1 billion pad or $1 million pad, and looking straight at the ocean or like a beautiful ass view, and just us coming from like the hood. And somebody gives you the opportunity just to be in that backyard and enjoy the scenery, whether you're working or to kick it or to a party, and just looking at that, you're like, man, I want to live up here one day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and when you post shit like that, I'm like, yeah, I remember those days when I used to go help my ex-cuñado in Beverly Hills doing that shit too. I was like 15 during summer. Like, I need some extra feria. Taking me to Beverly Hills. Big ass mansions, fucking pollitas jumping in the pool naked and like just mind your own fucking business, fool. I like, a ver, pues,
Pórtate bien,
pollitas. You know, those fucking rich blonde ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so you work in that field, so you know what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I never came across any of that, but yeah.
Maniacos.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I hear stories of some of the guys that I work with. You know, they've been there, you know,
the OGs,
longer
the OGs,
time.
the OGs.
Yeah, the older dudes, yeah, sometimes, you know, they'll pop out one of those stories. But yeah, man, it's cool, you know. I enjoy it. It's pretty dope. You know, it's got its rough days, and then it's got its like
it's
real
up and down
chill
depending
days.
on the weather, huh, fool?
Depending on the weather too, and then it's just sometimes know the task, because it's a lot of stuff. You know, when you say landscaping, that could be a whole bunch of different
lot of
shit.
That's got to do with trees and plants, dog.
Trees, plants. It also has to do with like, you know, soil and like setting like barriers.
That costs
and setting
money.
Up gardens.
Like as you started learning that shit, desde que empezaste,
there's
till
metal.
now, you're like, man, your words are knowledge, dog, to a landscaper. That starter pack, you're like, hold on, homie, this is how you do it. This is what you're gonna need. Like, you know, you try to make it easier, and the more you know, it's like when I was at the post office, people say, damn, fool's a lot of fucking mail. ¿Cómo le haces? And I'm like, fuck, homie, I was lost with that shit for like a whole year. I'm surprised it didn't break me any time sooner. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember the beginning of an address all the way to the ending of an address. That's when you stop your fucking mail. So it could be, you're like, hey, bro, that's like, hell no. Like, that's on me on a Tuesday, and I have the coverage, bro. So it's like, you got to find out how you're going to do it and put everything together and what's going to work faster and easier for you.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. And people are like, how do you do it?
You start finding, like, little shortcuts.
Little shortcuts, and then when it clicks, cling, 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 you're like, oh, I could start this fucking ruta now in the middle of the route and finish it to the end, and then I could go all the way to the beginning and finish the first half. You know, depending on what half is harder, the first 4 hours or the last 4.
Right.
If the sun's going down, you're trying to get them streets out of the way before you get the apartments out the way. You know them dogs ain't playing, dog. You gotta have double pepper spray during that time, dog. And caliente, that could be a little chihuahua.
Yep.
Fuck you. Who's that, Felipe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little dog. Yeah, man, that's dope though, man. That's dope.
Yeah. It's
con el jefe, right?
Yeah.
That's right, homie.
Yeah.
He's just handing down the business down to you, bro. So, you know, it's a good route to go to because everybody needs landscaping if you got the feria.
Oh, man, and you know what some of these people do that we go in service, right? There's nothing wrong with their yard. They're just tired of it, and they want all this taken out, and they just want something new.
Just like, I'll take this shit back to the hood, homie. I'll put that shit outside my canton.
Exactly.
Pa' acá, en caliente. Huh,
this property we're on right now, we took a whole bunch of shit out, and nothing was really wrong with it. It was just they just wanted to change the design, the whole look of the garden.
Yup.
So that's what they're doing right now.
Man, that's fucking crazy. So when it rains, no hay jale. It's almost like the construction business.
Yeah.
If it's raining and we're building, you can't work, homie.
If it's too wet, yeah, we can't, because especially it depends on the job too. Like if you're working on a slope,
Hey,
you slide.
Hey, that's
you
slide,
right
homie.
there.
You'll slide.
Fuck that.
Break a tooth. Damn, that's fucking crazy. It's good knowledge, dog.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me, I'm over here tripping out on that shit right now. Like, keep going, dog. It's a lot of knowledge that I'm learning right now from that fucking landscaping business.
Yeah.
I done construction and it's fucked. They beat your ass, homie, when you start. Like, are you really gonna hang in here, homie?
Yeah.
Kyle, homie.
That's what they do
shit
here.
That you're gonna be moving all day long, homie. Backbreaker shit.
Oh, yeah.
Shit that'll make you start fucking shedding a tear as you're driving home and be like, fuck this fucking job, homie. You know? What?
El first día quedas todo rosado.
Oh,
straight up. You don't want to go back.
If you haven't worked,
you don't want to go back.
So you done construction too?
Well, I've done landscaping.
Oh, okay.
You're the
whole bottom of your lower back. A ver, mijo.
Because you're the chalan. They make you do all the bitch work because that's your new job. Like, let's go. And
Huh.
you can't say nothing.
You can't say nada,
You know what's the
homie.
worst part, dog? A lot of them are paisas. And even though they want to, they can't because they have to pay money. And Quisises Norte.
Yeah.
Quisises
Like
Norte.
That's what they say. I hear that. I be hearing that.
Quisises Norte means you wanted to come to the
Yeah,
States.
you wanted
Ponte las
that
putas
bad.
pilas,
Ya
no estés
caíste, you
chingando.
crossed the border, ven pa' acá,
Don't be
mijo.
complaining
Homie,
like-
don't be complaining. Ajá. Ponte las pilas, homie.
Bean burritos.
Y
and
di que
that's
te
it.
fue bien. Ahorita hacemos chilaquiles sin salsa. Damn.
Yeah.
Straight plain chilaquiles, bro.
Don't even trip. The food truck's coming right now too. Don't even trip. Oh man,
Yeah.
sometimes they be rolling by just spontaneously. We
Adrede.
stop working
Adrede.
and we go get something, snack real quick. Boom, back to work.
Yeah, en caliente, dog.
Yeah.
And I remember when I worked at doing construction with my homeboy, the lunch truck pulled up, right? And there's a person that collects the feria.
Right.
It was a badass hyena, homie. Bad, like, see, mijo, ahí te va tu cambio. Nah, I'll keep the change, you know what I'm saying? like, she was dope, homie. So, bunch of construction workers, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, they're evil, fool. Even at the lunch truck, they're evil. Damn, huh?
Goddamn.
Pouring
lunch
some
trucks.
fucking some spaghetti sauce on your burrito, homie.
Yeah.
What does that mean, X?
You never eat spaghetti on the first date.
That's what my homeboy Jamal told me and he lives in Atlanta. He's like, if you have he told me if a black girl ever tries to give you spaghetti on the first day, don't eat it. And I'm like, what? Why? He's like, bro, man, you never heard of it? I'm like, nah, what? He's like, well, in the South, fucking black women, they'll fucking get their panties from their period and start making spaghetti sauce and throwing it up in there and start fucking mixing it up, homie, with all her juguitos, her extra salsa, that ragu, and feed it to the man, so that fool could fall in love with her dog. Hey,
Yeah.
fool, hey, bro,
Like on some spell shit, huh?
some
Casting
voodoo
the
shit,
spell,
homie.
yeah.
Them dirty South spells out there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, homie, like, and then I heard Kevin Gates talk about it and make a song about it. I was like, that shit's real then, homie. That shit is real.
Kevin Gates, he looks like he would know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, the way that he said it, I'm like, bro, like 2 weeks ago, my boy Jamal just was preaching that shit what you're saying on YouTube right now. So I'm like, this is real.
Right.
This is real. The sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce.
Yeah. Straight
Damn.
up.
That's fucking crazy as fuck, homie. What you drinking on, dog?
I
just saw you bring out a fucking
I
bottle
got
out
tea
of
and
nowhere.
shit. I got
oh,
tea.
I thought it was Jack Daniels.
Nah, I got some tea
Man,
and shit,
fuck.
you know.
It's the medications.
Yeah.
It's pure leaf too, right?
Yeah,
Qué bueno, qué
that's
bueno.
what it is, you know.
Man, fuck, that's fucking crazy, man. So how are your kids, bro? How many kids you got now, man? You're a busy guy, bro.
Yeah, man, I can't stop
you got
having
a fucking whole
kids.
football team, huh?
Yeah, man.
You do, huh? You do, man. When I met him, I think he had about like two.
He said he can't stop having a football team. I don't know this guy. I'm saying he at least
¿Cuántos le das? ¿Cuántos le das?
Mínimo 4 y con 2 viejas.
That nigga hit it. Right on.
4?
Yeah.
With two
With
different
2
chicks?
hyenas?
Yeah.
Bad.
I can't even handle one baby mama.
You bad,
man.
I'm gonna go get a lottery ticket right after this.
Straight
Damn,
up.
bro,
He
so-
got something.
Serio?
He got something.
I'm telling you, that was a man. I think he believes in science or something, man. But X be on some man. I don't know, man. He knows his shit.
Yeah.
He knows
yeah.
his shit. I don't know if he was a doctor somewhere in Mexico, Doctor X. No sé cómo hacemos esto.
Ni tú sabías that they were
Ni
gonna
yo sabía.
He comes over here. He comes over here telling me like, "Oh, dude, they fucked up my arm again. I gotta get the 3rd surgery. They're gonna do this thing where they're gonna give me something de un muerto." And I was like a cadaver. He's like, yeah, that. And I feel all smart sometimes, and I'm like, bro, you should pay attention. This is going in your body. Ponle atención al doctor, like a catheter, like a cat. I don't know if you told this story on here.
No.
Porte bien.
Pórtate bien. You're going in on me again, homie. Fuck. Man, all right. You did that laugh, though, man. Pórtate bien, ex, homie. ¿Ya pisaste eso? No, homie. You're happy. What's going on here?
Always trying to pisar.
Shit, man. I haven't pisado like in 6 months. Man, I think I have to pisar before I go into surgery, homie.
Te di una pastita azul y no la...
I know, pues no.
Ya úsala.
Man, when it's time, for cuando haya una pollita, si no para que andar con la pinche verga parada con Chapo and Jalisco right there. I'm gonna feel like a real alpha male with the dogs.
Oh, you know there's white maniacos that fucking pop them just to kick it at home?
They do. Hey, I
I
believe
guarantee
that.
you there's maniacs out there that just
Hell
pop
yeah.
it just to chill at
Over there
home,
up in the
dog, and be
Hollywood
horny all
Hills,
day.
fool. In the Hollywood Hills for sure, bro. Damn.
That's way out.
Man. But fuck, G-Boy. So you working on any new music?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard. I've been hearing something.
Man, I'm kicking up dust again. You know, I got a little setup at the crib. You know, and so I'm starting small, and you know, I'm coming back. You know, I'm doing my thing again.
I hear it in the
Yeah.
lyrics, homie. I'm like, all right,
I've
all
been-
right. Like it's still in you, homie. You have to finish something you started. It's in your heart. You're like,
Yeah, well, you know what? A big part of that was I finally started to pay attention to the business side of it. So
instead of just like the lyrics, like we gotta go in hard. Like,
Yeah,
nah, hold on, homie. We gotta start making some fatty out right
even
here.
with the craft, I was doing it like just not the best way. I was probably doing it like the hard way. You know, I'm not gonna go into it too deep, but
Do you think your lyrics, like when you drop a song, most of them are recorded at your pad, right? So do you think that's why there's more heart in it and soul on your lyrics? Because I connect to
do.
your lyrics and I'm like, oh, I could feel the homie's pain right here. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Yeah.
recording it at a $1 million studio over what you're working with what you got at the pad, watch me go to work and still make a fucking heater.
I mean, that's what Mac Miller did. On one of his albums, this fool didn't leave his fucking house for like 6 months. These guys
Yeah.
told you he stayed there for 6 fucking months. Didn't leave his pad. The most,
Hey,
the most comfortable spot.
And he never came out of his house. Fuck.
Hey, dog.
Hey,
Porte
man,
bien,
¿sí o no?
dog.
¿Sí
Porte
o
bien,
no?
that's a legend, dog.
I know, hey,
This-
man. Salute, dog.
well,
Salute.
one thing I do trip out on is I managed to do the music that I've been doing, and I got the kids in the background running around, crying, screaming, fighting, making noise. You know,
But
just
sometimes if you record those kids making noise and running around everything, if you record like 3 minutes of it, you could use that shit on one of your tracks.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Hey, my boy, is it ever like a hustle and flow? Do you give your kids shit to shut up? Be like, hey, guys, I need to record right now, guys.
En caliente.
Well, no,
homie.
Calla,
En
mamá,
caliente.
los llevo al parque,
Oh, no
los
les
llevo al
voy a
parque.
comprar nada del paletero. No hay churros today, huh?
You know what? I thought of that, but then I was like, I'm setting myself up. Like it's not gonna work.
¿Querías niños?
So
¿Querías niños?
yeah. So what I resorted to was I either do it early in the morning or late at night when everybody's down. And usually it's late at night. It's rarely in the morning, but you know, there's been a few. You know, I've been trying to switch it up and wake up a little bit earlier, you know.
So no more kids, yeah.
Nah, I'm good, man. That's
One
it.
more, make it a basketball team. Yeah,
Nah,
kid.
I'm
How
good.
can you say you're done unless you got a vasectomy?
There you go.
True.
He's
You
going
got
in.
a point.
He's
Oh well,
going in.
actually, you know
you
what?
wear condoms.
Actually, no. Well, check this out. Let me
No,
actually
they-
let me go back on that,
Four
because
kids,
that's a
no
good
condom.
point. That's a good point. But
that's no condom, right?
so
Yeah.
4 kids, that's no condom.
Yeah.
He likes it raw.
Like, the only way a guy can tell me I will not
Those are
have kids,
facts.
no puedo, is unless you wear condoms or you got a vasectomy, because this girl can miss her fucking pill, hacerse pendeja, and
Or
here
tell you
comes-
she's on the
and
pill.
And here comes number 5, dog.
The whole,
Here comes the
there's
full
a basketball team.
Ya se hizo
Yeah.
el pinche
Here
equipo y
come
está el
the
entrenador.
no, yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
That's already a 5-man team already. That's a basketball team.
Yeah,
already.
so let me take back what I said actually. So no kids for now.
Oh,
Maybe a kid
otro.
later on down the road. You know, me and my girl, we kind of been talking about it a little bit. So
Might as well flex, homie. Might
Yeah.
as well do it, homie. Ya
yeah,
que?
well,
Ya
we'll
que,
see.
homie? I mean, hey, God's
Yeah.
good, homie. Me,
Yeah.
I don't want no more, dog. I'm like, man, these fucking bitches got me fucked up, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could, like,
Then get the vasectomy.
there you go. Why, man? I'm tired of fucking surgeries,
Then
dog.
get the snip, rapidín.
Chale.
Ya nunca te tienes que ocupar de nada. De
Oh.
que, well, you can even
Damn,
go
that shit's hurting already.
Dog,
Fool,
yeah.
It reminds me of when they fucking stuck that fucking shit into
dog.
me to take a piss.
Dog,
Dog,
you
like,
can even go on Murray. You know te pueden decir, that's the father. You'd be like, bitch, I got a vasectomy. Le enseñas el pinche
But I never
papeleo.
told you. I shot
Y
clear.
si no, le demandas al pinche doctor. Either way, you win-win, dog.
Yeah.
Man, you know there's a new law that just came out that if you fucking take the condom out without the girl knowing, like 10 seconds before or something, and she finds out, she could fucking press charges on you now, dog.
Oh
know,
yeah, like
Palabra,
assault.
homie.
Assault.
You didn't know that shit?
Like sexual
you didn't know that
assault,
shit,
no?
X?
Okay, yeah, but you know, that's crazy. But you also know that you can have AIDS and not tell no one, and it's not even a criminal offense no more.
There you go.
That's
Serio?
even
No
crazier.
more?
That's even crazier, bro.
Fucking name, man. Where
Out
this
there giving
conversation is
diseases,
going
out there
already?
giving diseases for
Well-
free, and you gotta wear a mask still.
Welcome to Portense Biennn, homie.
Yeah.
En caliente. Fucking X, man. What are you smoking on over there, homie? That your brain's fucking going back and
Predict
forth.
OG.
The Predict OG, man.
Predicting the future.
Ay, ya va a empezar. Ya va a empezar este vato. Yeah, man. Fuck, man. What other shit you got going on?
That's it, man. You know, just the growing. You know, I got the fan bam and the music, man. That's all I'm really focusing on. I've been looking into merchandise, T-shirts. You know, start from there. You know, and then just see.
You know a thing or two. You worked at Young and Reckless, so you know. Get down.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
anybody that comes on this podcast is gonna know something next. Start there, homie. Aquí empezó
Yeah.
Portense Bien, homie. We're gonna be authentic in every single episode, bro. Every single one of them. That's why we're gonna separate a lot of people's podcasts from the Portense Bien podcast, because every single time I want somebody different that has a different type of fucking hustle, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever business you're in, if you're a fucking painter, construction, whatever you're doing, dog. Like, pull up, homie, so we could talk about how that business works and how you got into it, or what it led you to make it a career. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah.
never want to be in a dead-end job. And when you're in the landscaping business, every fucking day you learn a little loophole how to work faster. Ya ver aquí, it's like cutting a fade on somebody. Ya say, you know what I'm saying?
No,
It just
yeah.
takes one time to be like, oh shit, I cut the plant too much, homie. Fuck. Now I gotta go to the second one, cut a little bit more before the fucking owner finds out, homie, that I fucked up his tree, right? You
Yeah.
fucked up the fade on the tree.
Yeah.
Que te agarró que agarres la pinche máquina que le hace.
Right.
You know, you gotta watch the paisa do it first before you like, a ver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like straight up, homie, I ain't gonna fuck up.
yeah.
Fuck that. Man,
No lie. No.
how old are your kids now?
My two oldest kids are what, 15 and 12.
So, damn, so I've known you when the second one was born. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because you had the
yeah.
one that had the little, with
They're
the
like
long
about
hair?
a year or so
Yeah.
apart, like
Damn.
2 years, like 2 years apart.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
fucking cool as fuck. I met you too when Larissa was born, right?
What happened?
Well, I met you when my daughter was born.
Right.
2010,
I remember.
you know?
Yeah.
My baby mama was pregnant.
Right, right,
Probably
right.
like about like 6 months, fool.
Right, right. I
That's
remember
when we
that.
did that
I
song,
remember that.
Henny and Weed.
Henny and weed. Yeah.
I'm smoking on that bomb Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
I
saying? You
remember
got
that.
hooks, dog.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I feel like a lot of these rappers should fucking Google G Boy from City G's, man. The boy got talent and he's been around the business for a really long time, man. And you can learn a few things from him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still with that business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I'm coming back, new and improved and shit. I've been sharpening up my sword. I've
A
been looking
pen.
into the craft and shit, and I just been paying attention, more to it, more in detail than more than before. And I've also been exploring, like I said, the whole business side of things and marketing and how to all the legal stuff and the taxes and all of that shit because
Mm-hmm.
eventually I want to get into all of that.
Hey, a huevo,
Mhm.
a huevo.
So yeah, it's
That's
been
that's dope.
I've
Because
been
they
yeah
don't even want, even artists themselves don't even want to show you how to register
yeah.
your music on, or go to what is it, babysomething.com or whatever. Where what is it, CD Baby or something?
You can go to DistroKid,
See, there
CD
you go.
Baby. And there's a few other ones. I'm with DistroKid. So
DistroKid. So
yeah,
that's the new shit now. I'm telling you, I've been out of that fucking music business. So what's new out there? How do you go on to all this shit? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That part was like it was a little difficult to kind of figure out, but eventually I figured it out, and that was pretty cool. But I'm trying to take it to the next level when I'm trying to I just got the website up. It's citygottalent.com. Yeah,
CityGotTalent.com.
citygottalent.com. So if you go up on there, I just got the website up. So that just pretty much tells you what I'm all about, what City G's is about, and all of that.
I know what
So
City G's is about. I was there
yeah,
for the
yeah,
birth of
yeah,
City G's, homie.
yeah, yeah,
That's
hell
how
yeah.
people gotta understand my name. I've been around a lot of solid
You
people, man.
witnessed the transformation because we even changed our name somewhat. We
Right?
went from West Coast City
To
G's
City
to
G's, huh?
City G's. We started kind of like, kind of applying ourselves a little bit more. We started
Yeah,
kind
because
of
you like
finding our way.
your way to make it a little bit more commercialized on the web.
Right, right, exactly, and
It's
that
a
was
clean ass name, City G's.
it was, and Cess was responsible for like a lot of that. He had that kind of side.
Shout out to Sass,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Cess. He was holding that whole side down. So I kind of got real comfortable, and then I just focused on the craft. Which when I look back now, I'm like, man, I shouldn't have just, focused on just the craft. I should have been with him right there, like trying to learn what he's doing for City
En
G's.
Caliente.
Yeah, and so, I kind of just took the back seat, and I'm just like, well, I'm just a rapper. Fuck, I'm just gonna do my rap thing,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
so,
yeah.
so
Let him
now,
do the fucking mix mastering and all that, right? Like, yeah. So
right,
and then sooner or later, you're like, fuck, I gotta find this fucking mix board on my own to figure it out, dog. Let me start
right.
figuring out how to work this Pro Tools, dog. Once you know how to fucking line up the tracks and caliente, you start getting fucking more deeper and deeper into fucking editing your own music and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
At that time, we were doing the CDs, so like he was doing
we
the
come
whole
from an era of
CDs
CDs,
and
dog.
all of that. Yeah, so he was the one handling all that, the graphics, the artwork, and all of that. Like we weren't, and then my mentality was just real naive. I was one of those that was just like, okay, all I got to do is I got to do the music. The music's gonna be dope. People are gonna like it, and then it's just gonna go from there, just on its own, and so that's kind of the mentality I had. That's how I thought it that's how it went. Which that's not how it goes. Obviously, you gotta put a lot more energy behind it. Marketing and ads and shit like that, and having a strategy behind it, not just throwing money and shit. So
Because when
that's
you throw a lot of money into that music business, this is something that me, from my experience, some at free knowledge, some free advice right now to all rappers out there. Um, the percentage is very small and blowing up. You're gonna take more losses in the rap game, and you just gotta keep bouncing back and bouncing back. This game ain't for everybody. Cause there's some people that like, man, fuck this shit already. Like, nah, you just gotta keep going, bro. If you're hot, sooner than later, your music's gonna land in somebody's fucking hand, bro. Believe me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were bumping your shit from 2009. Right now, on our way over here, and I just got all pumped up because I'm like, I remember when they came out with this fucking, the Hood Patrol CD.
Right,
You guys should go at least on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Go check that fucking CD out, homie. You know, that was one of your fucking guys' hardest albums right there, homie. That Hood Patrol mixtape.
That shit was cool right there.
That shit was hard, homie.
A lot of energy behind that one.
Hey, palabra.
It was real raw, real street.
It's
real
raw,
rugged.
homie.
Just
Hey,
rugged.
straight Ruth Chris style, homie.
But it you know, it had its art. It wasn't like that, like rough, like too rough.
Nah,
where
that
it's
shit was
like
clean.
It was like it still has a cool sound to it. Like even though the lyrics and shit are rough, like we got a good sound to it, and so.
Hell yeah, man. And it's a classic album.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that I found it on YouTube. I was like, oh, hell yeah, throw that album on right now because I'm about to go to the studio, have a seat with G-Boy that I haven't seen in fucking years. And I was like, who the fuck am I going to have on fucking numero cuatro, homie?
Yeah,
you know
man.
I
got the night off, you know?
And when I gave you, right away when I tapped in and you're like, hey, I got to jump on that opportunity, you know?
Yeah,
Because you like, you don't know where this conversation is going to end up or who's going to watch it. And they're going to be like, who's G-Boy? Let me see what's going on. G-Boy, City G's. And more people are going to tune into you. And another generation that's behind you that's probably like 22 since you're 32. They're probably 18 years old and they're barely catching that West Coast City G vibes. Like, oh shit, this is some old school shit. Like, this shit hard, homie.
It's gonna hit them at a different time too. Exactly. So you got to factor that in. Like, you know how that's
people that have CDs. Hey man, those fucking CDs be rotating still on somebody's shit, dog. And people are like, what? What? You never heard of City G's? Bam. Well, you never heard of Valleros Inc. Like, we got the CDs still. Like, damn. And if you got that CD personally from us, you know us personally.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the beauty of back then when you sold the CD. ¿Te acuerdas quién te compró el pinche CD? ¿A quién se lo regalaste? Right? Who's supporting who didn't, dog?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, to this day, you'll remember that shit. En caliente. You know?
Yeah,
fuck, man.
No lie.
So when are you gonna release a new video or what?
I'm trying to release singles as consistent as possible.
That's the best way, I think. Fuck the album, homie. Tú nomás saca una canción and keep people wanting more.
Well, yeah, the whole thing behind that is, you know, I'm gonna focus on a project, 5 songs, just to release it to nobody. What I mean by nobody is I don't really have a fan base established yet.
Hey, you're like my little brother, and I'm a fan of your music.
No, yeah.
And that's just
but
hard,
what I mean by that is like whatever fan base I have, since I haven't done anything new, you know, it's kind of like scattered, you know. And in even that fan base, if you collect it, I feel like it's still very small. So I'm just like, you know what? Instead of wasting a gang of energy on this small crowd, I'm gonna just do a single. Couple singles here and there, start getting some attention. Once I feel I have an engaging fan base, you know, then I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. You know,
what kind of crowd
ready.
do you want to attract? Universal crowd, or is there any specific type of crowd that you want to reach out to?
Just, you know, I would just label it like, you know, street. Anybody
from the calles.
Anybody who's just like street, you know, regardless of your lifestyle.
You relate,
if you're just like street, you're street.
It's in
you know,
dog. Whether you're rich or poor, homie, if you want to feel street.
Yeah, it don't matter where you come from. It's just like you either you know something about the street or you don't.
Pórtate bien, homie, o ya sabes.
Yeah.
Straight up, homie. Así son las calles, dog.
However it go.
Just never try to owe nobody money in the streets, man. That's the best advice I could give anybody in the streets, dog.
Yeah, it's the best way to keep a good name
clean, homie.
Solid.
You know, like ese está al 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's people that will hide over $20.
Right.
Like, well, I would have just gave it to you, homie.
Yeah.
But you asked, let me borrow. Look at the question. I'll give it to you. Now let me borrow it. And then you disappear. Like, if it took $20 to get you out of my life, that's fine.
Yeah.
Look where I'm sitting right now. You know?
Yeah.
So, that's dope, man. So, shit, man. What else is good, though?
Yeah, that's shit. You know, the grow. I'm gonna do a YouTube channel based on growing.
Okay, to educate somebody else that wants to learn the game.
Yeah, exactly. Do some basics.
You gotta share some of the basics out there with the world, dog. It's like when you learn how to roll a fucking blunt with your eyes closed. Like you want to put it on YouTube so somebody that doesn't know, how Stevie Wonder will roll a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Shit.
Yeah.
En caliente, right? How did Stevie Wonder fucking roll a blunt? Huh?
Yeah, straight up. So, you know, I'm working on my room right now. I'm trying to get it like really presentable. So, you know, when I go to shoot these videos, you know, it looks proper and legit and decent. And, you know, I'm gonna try to figure out some kind of way to kind of give the information, you know, in a good order.
I saw one of your videos and you were using like all the trim and everything. You threw it in some machine with ice and shit. I was like, what is he fucking doing?
That's called bubble hash.
The bubble hash.
That's called bubble hash. It's an old ass technique used by some of the most.
See, I was
OG.
watching, learning though. I was watching like, let me see what the fuck is going on right here, dog. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people still do it. It's just the way you do it has kind of.
It's a traditional way.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I started the way I started was I was manually doing that shit. You got to do a lot of stirring.
I saw you.
Yeah,
the starter pack.
I got a machine for it now. It's like basically what it is. It's like a washing machine, but it's like this big, right?
Yeah, I seen that shit. That shit started.
Oh, you seen them?
Yeah, man, I've been watching.
Yeah, so
bien,
it was okay.
Portate bien. I saw that shit, homie. Like I was like, all right, he threw it in there, but it looked like a washer almost.
Yeah, and that shit washes all
the ice up in this box right now.
Yeah.
Then you just hit start, and you're like, right now it's doing his homework.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. I was like,
that shit's a lot easier.
Take the crystals out of the motherfucking.
Yeah, you separate the leaf from the crystal.
You guys didn't know. That's a little free knowledge right there.
Yeah, that's a good little method and shit. I haven't done that in a cool minute though, but yeah, I had a little issue in the grow room, so I had to reset, start all over again.
You never forgot how to grow.
So nah. It's
once
just,
you have the ingredients down on lock, you could grow anywhere you want. That's what's crazy. And then you're in the fucking landscaping business, so this is like snake, like
it's related. It's related. Yeah, it's linked for sure.
That's dope, homie.
Yeah, I be telling the dudes that I work with, like, yeah, I be growing weed. They be like, oh, what? You know, because a lot of them are like paisa, and they come from the culture of like if you got weed on you, that's like you holding coke. That's like you holding anything else.
Pinche marihuana, pero ¿de cuál traes?
Right. So when I tell them I grow it, you know, it's not like me telling you I grow it. You're like, oh yeah, it's legal. People do it. Yeah, right, cool. These fools be like, oh, for real? Like, oh shit, and you don't be scared. I'm like, nah.
Chales, homie, ni papeles traigo, homie. Yeah. What am I scared of, homie?
Yeah.
What am I scared of, homie? And you're
I was like, I got a machine for the smell. I got, you know, like it's good.
Don't even trip. It's legal, bro.
It's legal.
What is it? Prop 215 or Prop 219?
One of them.
One of those motherfuckers, homie. Shout out to that props for letting us legalize weed in California,
Hell
homie.
Yeah.
You know, get pulled over with the cop right there. You've been smoking? Nah.
Negative.
Sure, I've been medicating.
Yeah, there you go. You got to use the proper terms.
Se porten bien, homie.
Yeah,
no
you up on it. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, all my traffic tickets are paid for, so it's not like they're looking for me.
Right. Good.
Fuck that, homie. You know, like, they already think that you're already on probation or parole, just the way that I look, en caliente, and on the Mercedes.
Right.
What? I better pull them over. I'm like, fuck.
Like, is it stolen? Let me see.
Nah, see, serio, way. That's why I guess us as Mexicans, that we did do all this shit, we walk with a little chip in our shoulder. Like, man, we've been against all odds, homie, since day one, homie.
Yeah.
Man, desde chiquito, I've been pressed, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pulling up to the first school you ever going to when you're little and shit. And all the kids are making fun of you because you don't know English. Like, shit. That shit, I don't know. I don't forget that shit, dog. And I think it helps me in life that I'm like, now you guys want to be like me and act like me.
Right.
I remember what you said in first grade, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now you be dressing up paisa. Like, portate bien.
Right.
You know the feeling, dog.
Right.
Like, llegas and you're like, damn, ¿qué dijo? Or it's just hard to fit into a crowd. Were you able to fit in fucking X when you came to school?
No, yeah, because I was here since 3.
Since 3 years old?
Yeah.
So in preschool, what? The little white little redneck bully didn't try to get at you like that little 5-year-old little kid, like fuck you, little 3-year-old.
I don't look brown, fool.
Man,
you want me to lie to you? What do you want me to lie to you?
No, so you're gonna tell me
what
what's crazy?
What do you want me to lie to you? Tell you like, oh yeah, they call me Beaner and they call me a weapon. Nah, fool. I went to
look like rice.
So the kids were nice.
You're so white.
The white kids were nice, dude.
Oh, they were. Oh, you went to a nice school. Oh, you didn't say that.
Yeah, fool.
They didn't throw you to the wolves.
Hell no, my parents always hated the hood.
Oh shit, man. But you don't even fit in the hood you live in right now.
I want to.
Shit. I don't know. A ver, pórtate bien, homie. You know, so, damn, fucking G-boy, man. I can't believe it's been that long, man.
Yeah, man, it's been some years, you know. I just been stuck, you know, doing my routine, man. You know, being a family man and shit and going to work. It feels good to be a
dad, huh, bro?
It does, man. It was hard to, you know, walk out the door right now. To come over here.
Shit.
Yeah.
I remember that shit, homie. Like, I remember when your baby mama was pregnant with your second child, like I was there. I had already known you, you know, like we could have a new baby in the house, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3, 4. That's a volleyball team.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you've grown. I seen you grow.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's dope. I seen you, you know, being mature at your age. Whether you're still pursuing, like, I know you do the rap game, cause that's your pain, that's your medicine. You feel me? I hear that shit in your lyrics, dog. I hear it when, like on the hooks and shit, like the homie hungry, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's been hungry since I met him, like.
It's been building up.
And caliente, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, you know I gotta give it up to you, cause sometimes you remind me a lot of me. You know, like. Same battles, just we grew up in different cities in different generations.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in the 80s, straight fucking when Nintendo came out, the Atari, all that shit, the Power Glove, Duck Hunt, like the beginning of fucking, you know, video games.
Right.
You know, and now we have all kinds of crazy shit. People fucking killing for an Xbox or a PS5. Like, god damn, homie.
Spending real money, like
real money. Like, they gonna pay fucking $5,000 for an Xbox. Like, somebody wants it that bad. It's for sale.
Yeah, and now to unlock certain features or get certain things and shit. You gotta
you know, put your credit card number, homie.
Yeah, you got the kids running up the credit cards and shit.
Before we used to have a magazine, I think se llamaba Game Pro, if I'm not mistaken, where they'll help you pass. They'll give you a secret code to like fucking Super Mario World or whatever. Like, oh, so that's how you do that shit. Like, no wonder I couldn't get past that level. You know what I'm saying? They would come out in magazines and you go to the store just to fucking read that. Like, all right, that's how you fucking beat that fucking. Yeah. I think it was because se llamaba Game Pro, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I remember something like that.
That shit would come out once a month, dog.
Right.
You know, like when Super Mario 3 came out, the fucking big ass little Mario Brothers with the little, what is it, the little beaver tail or something? You know what I'm saying? On Super Mario 3, like, bam. So that's the new one, Super Mario 3. Look how big Super Mario is right now.
Yeah.
Full.
Still going.
It's still going. I seen him go from Super Mario to Donkey Kong to like Super Mario World. And like now there's Super Mario everything, homie. And I'm like, damn, they're still around.
Yeah.
You know, that was the beginning of gaming.
Yeah.
Man, that shit's fucking crazy, bro. You know? Shit.
Yeah.
Dang, you just fucking made me remember some crazy shit now. That's dope, man. Shit, man. That's dope.
Yeah, what you got at the crib? You got a PS5 or
I got the. I've always been an Xbox person, bro. Yeah. So I think, what is it? Xbox One? Is that the latest version?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the latest version? X.
I don't know.
The Xbox One or
Xbox One, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Xbox One.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get it, but somebody finally blessed me for the right price. I didn't mind paying $100, $200 extra. I know how high people want it. And then if you know that your homeboy got 10 boxes of those motherfuckers and you're not going to support his hustle, and he went through the most to get those fucking, that 10-pack or that 5-pack of Xboxes or PS5s, and you still lowballing him,
right.
Like, nah, I'll give you 500. Like, bro, I pay $4.99. You know what I'm saying? Like, plus tax, dog. Like, I need at least fucking 6 grandes, and I'm only making like $30, and you're crying at me.
Right.
You know, so when somebody
cool.
says 700, they're only making like $1.50. Let the guy eat, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He went through the most getting the boxes, but your own family won't even buy the Xbox out of you. Like, god damn, man. Portense bien, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like video games though now, man, but you gotta watch out what these little kids be fucking on their phones with. Have you heard of that Roblox?
Yeah. What about it?
Huh?
I know the game.
If your kids play it, you gotta be careful because there's pedophiles and people over 18 and shit. Little kids are playing. And then there's like little characters that fucking be walking around like naked, like little naked kids looking for clothes. So you gotta watch out for all that shit with their kids growing up and this shit that they could just download an app.
Yeah.
And that's just another way that fucking pedophiles be preying up on little kids, dog.
That's sick.
Yeah, but hey, we have kids, dog, and if they're playing on those apps.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Homie.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Portense bien, homie. You know, don't have kids and then be on that app. You know, but that's fucking dope, G-boy.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
You know,
shit, that's fucking crazy, dog.
Yeah.
You know, man, what's up with Sess?
Sess, I haven't spoke to him in a long time.
It's been a while. It's probably been like 10 years I haven't seen him.
Yeah, it's
he started working out and all this, eating healthy, right? All that
good stuff.
Well,
it wasn't. Yeah, he just started going into a different, direction.
In a different phase of his life. And there's nothing wrong, homie.
Different direction, different crowd,
it's
different
that you have to
interests.
seize the moment. You have to seize the moment with the rapper, homie, or your partner, and you guys go through it because God is only gonna let you guys do this together as a team for so long, and you're gonna start branching out as you start evolving.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that because that's how life is, bro. You have to seize the moment with somebody mientras estás allí.
Make the most of it.
Tomorrow ain't guaranteed for nobody, homie.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that's guaranteed in this world is death and taxes.
That's man, though.
Palabra.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But fuck it, G-boy. Thank you for coming, G.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll link up again.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you for having me and shit. You know, it was cool to do the podcast. And, yeah, man, I plan to be back.
Where can people find your shit at?
You can find me at on Instagram, gboy.cityg, or you could go to citygottalent.com. I'm going to make that my main focus, you know. I'm going to be working the social sites and everything else.
That's the way this world is. X was telling me last time that there's these little 14, 15-year-old kids making fucking feria off some fucking, I don't know, what kind of video game, making like $100,000 a fucking year, bro.
Yeah.
What is it?
NFTs.
NFTs. I heard that term. Yeah, I heard that term. I don't know anything about it.
Tell them, X. Tell them.
No, it's just it's digital art, but it's called a non-fungible token, and you just buy it and they go up in value. It depends who's you buy, babe, but it's like crypto. It's a lot of work.
Right.
But the little 13, 14-year-old kids are doing all that fucking work, making $100,000. I want to know what you're doing, dog. Like I want action.
Yeah.
I want in.
Yeah. Me too. Shit, put me down.
Me too, right?
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like there's kids your kids' age. Hey, si van a hacer algo, homie, in the internet, NFT it, homie. Start fucking bringing in some bread, homie.
Yeah.
You know, why not, bro? Like, these little kids are fucking go-getters. X was like, they're heavy flexers. What do you mean they're heavy flexers? Oh, they'll tell you that they fucking got a better home than you. What? Like, well, hell no, homie. Let me go scope this shit out. NFT, like, little fucking kids out there really flexing. I'm like, bro, these fools can't even get their fucking money till they're 18 and they already own a house.
They're
stacking up, bro.
That's crazy.
I did that shit for my daughter now. Like, I got her an Apple Pay on her fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
And instead of giving her fucking feria, I just transfer her money.
Just load it up.
And she don't like to spend her money. So she's starting to see that number grow.
¿Para qué? Tú ya lo compras todo. Like, let's be for real. What she gotta spend when ocupo algo?
Dad.
Hey, you're a good dad. I'm not dad. That's a good
she's
dad.
getting me, huh?
Yeah,
she's fucking working on me.
That's her job, though. That's her job. You gotta let her do her job.
Next,
that's the way it works. I got a daughter.
I wonder
at
how
home
your
too.
kids, when you have kids, are they gonna be like, they gonna finesse my dad?
Bro, whenever they ask me for something, I'm gonna check their Apple Pay. A ver cuánto tienes antes que se I know how much I sent you. I'm not dumb.
Hey, show me the cash app, homie, because you know what? Every receipt is right here in caliente,
Don't lie
homie.
that you eat all that candy.
So let me see your teeth, huh?
Yeah.
You got fucking tinfoil teeth?
You better have like 30 cavities.
Or silver teeth.
Edgar's.
Edgar's. All right, man. So yeah, that's cool, man. Like they could find your G-Boy City G's.
Yeah, citygottalent.com. I'm gonna put all the focus on the website. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that stuff. SoundCloud. I got a YouTube channel. Same thing. G-Boy. What's on YouTube? It's just G-Boy. But you know, if you just go to citygottalent.com, you can find everything there.
The way they find you on INS.
What's that?
Immigration, fool.
INS. Nah.
They'll find me. Yeah, hey, fool. If you have a green card in caliente right there, like that's predict pasa.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, fool. Fucking gracias for coming by, dog. It's been a blessing because you're like a little brother to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, pull up, homie.
Yeah,
the right person's gonna pull up. Aquí está.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
And we'll
you
do
got
this
my
shit again. Yeah.
You got my blessings. You know, you got God's blessings, homie. You know, you take care of your shit as a father and everything, dog. You know, so
appreciate it.
I want to appreciate that shit. And muchas gracias por venir, you know, to the Portense Biennn, número 4 right here with the homie G-Boy, man.
You got it.
Muchas gracias.
All right. Yeah.
All right, man, and we out.
All right, we out.
Sí.
Portense bien.
A huevo.